All right, today we want to talk about, guess what? Auto income, 10,000 a month in storage unit, boring and steady. I want you to take a piece of paper and a tablet, that's that tablet and pen in front of you. Why don't you write down some things? Number one, I want you to write down you've been driving by it every day. That's it. You've been driving by every day, boring and steady. You don't even know it. You didn't pay attention. See, today when you drive down that busy street, or where you live, your neighborhood, or where you work, simple, you'll see a Wendy's restaurant. You'll see a Jack in the Box. You're going to see a storage unit. And what happens is these things, people own these things. See, this is not flashing to get rich. It's to create an income. And that's the goal. How do we create an income? Well, guess what? We have some problems. Problem is, number one, you're measured by Social Security number, and you're basically maybe a tax ID and your credit score. How do we go buy that storage unit? How do we create money in auto income? Got a client. He calls me up one day. He says, my grandfather passed away. I said, well, he's in a better place. Okay, he said, yeah. But he left me this gas station that's tore apart on the way to Havasu. I said, okay, that's great, fantastic, great, congratulations. He goes, what do you mean? He says, I'm getting a tax bill. All right, it's in my name, and it's a piece of crap. See, there's a problem. I say, you have no vision. Kind of like you sometime, every one of you. You have no vision. What happens? Very simple. I said, you don't get it. This is a gas station that's a piece of crap on the way to Havasu. Okay? You know what people go to Havasu for? They have their RVs and their boats. I said, I want you to do yourself a favor. I want you to call Rent-A-Fence. And that's what we did. So as you know, this is live and you get to ask questions as well. In the beginning, there's no pictures, there's a recording. What do we get to do? Listen and take the pictures that actually count. Now, I told him flat out, congratulations. He's going, and what do I do? I said, just give it to me. I got him to the point, I set him up on that phone call. I said, I want you to transfer me and I'll take over the bills. He goes, good. I said, you're being stupid. I don't get it. You see, the problem with most people, they have a vision. They don't have a dream. I said, you're willing to transfer what your grandfather left you, and it's a piece of crap for what you see. You know, years ago, one man's junk is a man's treasure. You ever heard that before? See, his problem is the problem you have. You drive by the Wendy's, the Jack in the Box, the storage unit, the car wash. We don't have to spend a lot of money. We can get something started a little piece at a time. That's where the division process came in the first place. I said, I want you to do me a favor. We sit down, I'm on the phone, I'm sitting down, he's on the phone with me, going back and forth. We're going to create a list. First of all, what's the property tax? What's the property worth? Okay? Did you call a real estate office to see what you can sell it for now? Okay, no problem. Next, I say I want you to, on the other side of the list, write down Rent-A-Fence. That's what we're going to do. Then I want you to go to this company that sell cameras to modify and actually look at the land. He goes, why do I want to look at land? That's a piece of, you know what, he called it shit. All right, with cameras. I said, I'm not done with you. See, I'm not done with you. See, the opportunity that we all have is to create something. Now, God made me a little different than most people. You know, having that total recall in most sayings and an IQ of 2 or 3, and I rhyme all the time, talk with both hands, and blah, blah, blah. That's just me. If I listened to the idiot attorneys and the idiot CPAs and the idiot teachers as a kid, I would have been the loser they said I was. But I created my first million at 14. First what? Billion at 21, double billion at 26. I don't listen to stupid, but I create things that actually work. So we created his list, so I want you to create your list in your opportunity. Rent-A-Fence. Cameras, where do we get them from? Okay, now I want you to call this company that's going to actually pave the whole place, and we're going to put a portable building. I said, I want you to call the owners of Tough Shed. I've known them for 30 years, their family and everything else. So this is what I want you to do. So by the time we were done, we have the whole place being torn down, new cement, new lines where we're going to park, and what happens is fence around it, cameras, and a Tough Shed. What do we got? Then I'm going to basically have gates automatically. I showed him within about 90 days how to create a $10,000 payment. All right, by the way, it was per week. All right, he was getting $47,000 a month. Now, I told him in the beginning, when I do this and I help you turn it into money, I want you to basically buy some programs from me, and I want you to give me 10%. In the beginning, Ray, I'll give it all to you. I want to give it all to you. I said, I just want a little piece. Okay, I want a piece of it, okay? I like 10%. Is that okay? By the time we were done negotiating, I got 25% of it. So I own 25% of a piece of shit gas station tore down that has $47,000 a month now. Is that a piece of shit or what? See, the problem is his lack of vision, dream. He didn't see what it could become. That piece of land that Grandpa left him, now it's been priced at $2.3 million. I said, you want to sell it? No. See, here's the next problem. See, every time you get something, your problem is going to be you. What does that mean? Your lack of vision, your lack of dream, and you listen to stupid people around you. They have an opinion. It's like when you co-sign for somebody, hell no. Would you lease something to a person you know, a friend or a family member? No. See, you got to understand, it's a life defense. Everything you do comes back on you no matter what anybody says. Not everybody likes me. Hell, nobody likes you. $47,000 a month auto income on a, as he called it, sorry, a piece of shit building. It was tore down. I mean, we used to drive to Havasu all the time and having some fun. We see the big tree with all the shoes on it. Everybody putting tennis shoes on it. But that's how it works. See, you have an opportunity. Okay, in your city today, you'll see a Jack in a Box. Who owns it? Who owns it? You don't know. Have you ever tried to figure it out? The Wendy's restaurant, the car wash, the laundromat. Okay, from there, what, the dry cleaners, the storage unit, the apartment complex. These are the things I have literally mastered for 49 years helping people get auto income. But again, how do we multiply? Let's go to the board. See, in the beginning today, we're going to teach you the end results. See, what happens, you don't see what it took to get there. But you've been living your life trying to get there anyway, and you didn't do it anyway. I'm going to say you blew it, but that's on you. So if we do this correctly, here's you as a duck. I think everybody's a duck and a sheep. They're a bullseye. We might also put a target on them. We have to realize we have a choice to have 3 divisions of ourselves. That's a line of defense. A corporation, legal person, corporate umbrella. This first location, he got this bill, tax bill. He's complaining. He's got to pay bills. He wants to get rid of it. His only thing is, how do I get rid of this? I don't want to pay for anything. Well, guess what? What did I turn it into? $47,000 a month. So if we have $47,000 a month, okay, and I'm getting 25% of it, okay, and he's getting 75%. How much money is that? See, the thing about math is very simple. When I did the math test, when I was in 3rd grade at, Miss Papelka, Mrs. Goodwin, Edison Elementary, I did the math test. She gave me a college professor's test, and I did it in my head. Nobody could do that, right in your desk. She was setting us up for a failure because she said, well, you can do it. She couldn't even answer the damn questions. I want you to start believing in you. Your problem is you allow people to slow you down. You do it yourself. $47,000 a month. I'm getting 25%. He's getting 75%. How much is that? See, this is the problem with you. You're listening. You're not getting out your damn calculator. You should have. See, you got to get your ass to work. It's. Get off your ass, and let's go kill it. Your problem is you. Now, what do? We create an income. Now we take another location here, another location. Is this a piece of property? Is this a fourplex? Is this going to be a Jack in a Box? Okay. The vision process allows a corporation to have multiple functions. This becomes a management company. Auto income is gathering every division and make sure we get $10,000 a month. See, your problem is you don't believe in yourself enough, and maybe you don't believe in me. I want you to look in the mirror and get off your assets. What does that mean? Today, if you had 9 divisions, what would we do? We get a couple cards, we go 9 more cards. There's $1 million. See, your problem is your lack of what? Follow through. All right, your lack is on you. This is $1 million friggin' dollars. You've been stealing from your family long enough. Okay, you've been screwing up long enough as it is. Don't you understand that? You jacked it up, got stuck, couldn't get any more. Why the hell did you do that? I didn't know any better. Stop it. I've been teaching and preaching for 49 years. If you didn't find me, that's your own damn problem. It's time today to get off your ass. These fluctuate. These fluctuate. 29% rule. These don't. See, if you really want to get where you want to go, the storage unit, that's what we did. The auto income, $47,000 a month. Okay? You see opportunities in your city today you don't take advantage of. I do every one of those because I'm having fun. So look at the Jack in the Box. Look at the things that I talk about business and think about if you want to partner in one of those and let's own it together. What does it create? What should your goal be? We want $10,000 per month per division times 9 plus 1 corporation equals what? $100,000 a month. It's all math. It's always been math. It's a numbers game. When I owned 22,000 payphones when I was 17 and a half, $300 a month auto income, that was 6.6 million. See, it's a numbers game. So, but you have to realize you're only one person. So is your corporation. Because you don't know a division process, you're going to be stuck. Then you're going to listen to all these people on these, social media, good stuff. Okay, some good, some bad. Then you look at these big events. Oh, let's go listen to this guy. Let's hear him have 50 people that are famous tell their damn story. After the third story, it all sounds the same thing, doesn't it? Do you really want to pay for someone's story? Your question should be, what the hell can you do for me? What can you do for me? Well, that's up to you. 9 divisions. 9 divisions, 100,000 of credit times pay corporation. That's $1 million of credit. Each one of these doing 10,000 plus. All right, times 10 is 100,000 a month. Okay, now what do? We multiply and we get different types of businesses. Your opportunity has been you ever since day one. See, the problem is, all right, you put basically restrainers on you. You stopped looking what you could do. You actually got comfortable, all right, half of you being freaking lazy, the other half being, just pay my bills, I'll be okay. Bullshit. Then you took the chance and took it from your family's credit and you. And what did? You screwed it up. You see, I'm one of these guys that basically people didn't like me in school. All right, why? Because I could read it and do the test and I was always a 4.5. Okay, I never got less than an A plus on anything. See, I don't accept it. That's the difference between me. When I took my daughter Sarah to get her driver's license, I had to renew my driver's license for my motorcycle. They changed something on the test that I knew backwards and forwards. I missed one. I went back in line to do it again. She said, "What are you doing, Daddy?" I said, "I missed one." "But Daddy, you passed." No. See, I've never accepted, all right, failure. I've never accepted -1. She missed 2 on the driving test. That's okay. But again, what do we get to do? I want a perfect score. I will not bring the pain home like you do. It's not acceptable. I didn't have a family as a kid. I got to eat out of a fucking trash can, and I got used and abused, and it pissed me off. So if you want to get auto income, you better step up to the plate. Because this is my last and final year after I hit 50 years this next year. It's done. I'm done, period. I'll broadcast once in a while. But everyone behind me, my junior and senior coaches, they'll take over for me. And anyway, I got to go on a business trip with my beautiful wife all over the world a dozen times and write it all off too. You see, I like Lamborghinis. I like Ferraris. Hell, I don't have a car, but I got the keys. Bum, bum, bum. They're not mine. What do I get to do? Drive a damn company car. Your problem is you. So you see the end results. The reality is you should see the hell I had to go through it like you had to go. Properties in Huntington Harbor, there's 5 islands, have properties on all 5. Hell, why not? I built mansions in Nelliegale, California. I built mansions in Havasu and Big Bear. Why not? Because I could. Your problem is your vision, your dream. When I created Winning the Game of Business in 1976, I'm showing people how I created basically my first $1 million when I invented Car Finder. I have pads, all kinds of things. I create ideas. See, every idea I have, I've done them all. Everything I tried them all. Why not? Okay? Wouldn't you? Oh, you didn't. I'm sorry. So Winning the Game of Business in 1976. Here's I got my first $1 million. This is what you got to do. And basically, it was sold off the shelf. It was great. Now, the only thing that really pissed me off about that is some other ding-dong took cash flow for your time financial freedom. It's on page 6, paragraph 3 from 1976. So let's understand you. You want to get there. You have a dream. You want to get to where you want to go to that $100,000 a month, and you want financial freedom. Most people, you spend money to an event or something. I'm sorry, you're no different the day before and the day after. You got entertained. I want you to get off your ass, Eds. Hell, I don't want to entertain you. I want to drag your ass up the hill and go get it. Your problem is you. Why would you ever settle for less? All right, we are given a dream. We're given a goal. We're the children of God. He said we can accomplish everything. Simple. What do? Now, I'm a pastor, but I'm a sinner. I make mistakes every day. I say the things I say because that's how I feel. But again, I have to adjust myself, so God judges me too. 8 months. I'm going to say, oh shit day, week, month, or year. Oh shit day. I lost my job. I got an emergency. What do I do? You panicked. There's your problem. You should have called me. Okay? A week later, you haven't replaced your income. You still have oh shit. Oh shit week. 8 months later, you got oh shit year. You drag on your oh shit year for 3 to 6 years having shitty credit. You did it to yourself. Congratulations. Your problem is you. Your biggest problem is your lack of knowledge is your stupidity. You're not stupid, but you hell follow stupid. I don't like stupid. It pissed me off as a kid. I watch people do stupid things all the time. Yes, we can watch Americans' funniest videos because they're all being stupid. It's funny as hell. Okay. See, you have a no shit day. The first thing you should do is increase your credit limits. That's right. Increase them all. Because you're going to run out of money. Money, credit, time. Write it down. Money, credit, and time. Write it down. This is your problem. You're watching me. Hell, quit watching me. Write it down. There's your problem. Money, credit, and time. Increase the damn limits. Got to analyze you. Okay? At your age, you're 35 to 75 years old. You screwed up 5 times to 10 times. Here's a 628 to an 828. Would you like one of those? But then you're going to call credit repair. That's a fraud. It's a fraud. They're going to want you to lie. You're going to pay them to be liars. Well, buyers are liars anyway in most cases. Analyze you. I've analyzed 50 million people so far. Now, I want to get you 100,000 of credit. There'll be 2 of these or 8 more cards. You don't have credit that's worth the darn, most of you. $500,000, $200,000 card, what, 5,000? Every card should be 10,000 plus. Because you have to learn one thing. All cards fluctuate, but 2. The sticky in the back of the card, the discipline you're lacking today. 25% utilization, 29, never go past that. That's why I designed it in 1987. Simple. Training Ken Yarborough, security chief at TOW Experian. I can say it because it's the truth. See, do you realize the lack of knowledge is why you kicked yourself in the ass so many times? Why didn't you research and find me? These fluctuate. These don't. Do you know how important that is? You jacked up the wrong damn card. Sorry, but you did. Now, let's understand my mindset. In 1976, winning the game of business, why I want someone to have 100,000 of personal credit. 29% utilization, that's 29,000. That gives me $71,000 of credit. 71,000 to have an oh shit day, week, month, year to get through the bad time. Oh shit. It was 1 year's salary. You see, your problem is you took your bad credit and drug it on for 3 to 6 years. And because you're lacking knowledge now at your age, you're still screwing up every day. That's just on you. Tell the truth. See, maybe you don't like the truth. You want a bunch of blah, blah, blah. Then go listen to the motivational bullshit out there. It's everywhere. Blah, 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 blah. Let's hear your story. I don't give a shit about your story. What can you do for me? That's what you should tell everybody. What can you do for me? See, this is your life. You get one life. I've been in 2 comas in my life so far. I was in a coma at basically 5.5 years old, hit my face on the brake, on the curb, 42 miles an hour. That sucked. All right, when I died in a coma in 2009, didn't come back till 2011, that sucked too. So let's understand, we all go through hell. At the end of the day, I don't think anybody gives a shit, to be honest with you. What happens? Cut out the crap. You waste $50 every other day. Knock it off. $50. I can spend $5,000 on these cards. That's going to be between $50 to $200 a month, period. So again, what do? Next, we have to focus and understand corporation. Everybody's out there on their social media. I'm rich, I'm rich. Shut the door. I'm so tired of hearing I'm rich. Bullshit. You're not rich. If you were rich, you wouldn't have any money because the IRS would take it all. Because of tax, and probably when you're dead. Your corporations are rich. You're confusing the generation of today. I'm rich. When these people have their billions, and I had 2.2 billion driving $1 million cars 20, 30 years ago, where were they? Hell, they're my damn clients. Okay? So let's play my way for a while. A corporation's a legal person. Write it down. It's public record. I'm not here to be a CPA attorney. I retired from all that years ago. I did it for me. Corporation, what do we have to do? 18 divisions. Let's understand why. Why do you need 18 divisions? Let's play. You should have had 3 divisions of you. 1, 2, 3. You screwed up you had 2 more to go. You screwed them all up, you became the duck. You're so busy not listening, you be the duck every friggin' day of the week. It sucks. You brought the pain to your family. You're supposed to man up and woman up. What the hell happened to you? Why would you ever bring the pain home? It doesn't make any sense to me. I didn't have a home as a kid. Maybe that's why I created the vision and the dream of repackaging America. Corporation. It's a management company. It's a management. I don't give a crap if you have an LLC Corp. Oh, I got an LLC. We hear ding dong say that every day. Oh, I got an S. I got an LLP. Woo. I don't care what you got. You haven't made any damn money yet. Who gives a shit? What you got? Oh, you want this to be fluff? You want a pretty bow on it or something? Your problem is you. I don't give a damn as long as you have a corporation, because when it was filed, it's its birth date. It was born like you. Division, filing date. It's born. I don't care what you name the damn thing. Hell, by the time I'm done playing around with you, I'm going to move them around anyway. I move them around all the time. 18 divisions, 9 to get what? 9 lines of credit for $1 million. 9 locations. See, your problem is you. Until you get your act together, until you really want it bad enough, you're going to sit there going, beep, 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 that's about it. Again, you, sorry. But we're going to make sure this is all about you. What can I do for you? That's my thing, to put your face in the mirror. 100,000 of credit. These are 100,000. Okay? What do I need to do? 9 more times. A corporation's a legal person, public record, and Supreme Court said that they deemed it to be true in law. I'm a legal person of flesh. Ow, ow, ow. It hurts. Quit being you. Fire yourself. Being you sucks. It's just the truth. I invested, and I was 19 years old. My ex-father-in-law is Dr. Robert Soltis, LA School Board, great. Okay, Robert, you want to partner with me in a storage unit? Well, how much is it going to cost? Free? Give me some money. No, don't want the money. I never want the damn money. You write a check to escrow. Escrow closes because then you get what needs to be done. See, this world has been screwed over by everybody. All right, the bloodsucker attorneys, your friends and family. You got to protect your ass. Yes. Storage unit we partnered in. I'd say I bought my first Jack in the Box, by the way. Why not? It's on the corner. Let's go. And I worked there for 2 days. I didn't like working there at all, just to check it out. They didn't know I owned the damn place. I just want to see if people are lazy. They are. $17,350 a month. That was my cut. My cut. He got the same thing. Corporation absorbs the money. See, until you take the time to listen to what I just said, you're going to keep screwing up. A corporation absorbs the money. What does that mean? Receive it. No taxes due till you're profitable. Don't you get this yet? All the ding-dongs out there going blah, 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 they learned it from me. Well, that's why they call me the godfather of credit, by the way. Now, here's the thing. Corporation, now you're going to get a paycheck. Your C or LLC is going to be S because I said so. I said so, period. 1244 IRS code, single filing. Then you're going to get a paycheck. Then you're going to watch some stupid video going, well, you only get paid 2 different... Stop. Stop. You're talking to people who haven't made the money yet. And if they did, your house payment for 24 years is all interest. You don't pay the damn thing off till the last 6 years anyway. Get a paycheck, offset the taxes with your house payment. You break even. We watched Elon Musk borrow $44 billion to buy Twitter. And X marks the spot. Because nobody's stupid enough to leave money like that in the bank. You don't leave more than $20 million in the bank all over the place. You invest the hell out of it all. The ding-dong idiot guy, I got $167 million. He's a friggin' idiot. He's a liar. He's been indicted 3 times and has lawsuits out as you know what. It's bullshit. But again, bullshit pays the bills, I guess. See, bullshit never pays your bills. You're going to have to man up, woman up someday with me. You're going to have to fire yourself and get off your ass, and let's go get it. There's the problem. You keep worrying about what? This is crap. Can you imagine if I rebuilt you to 750 to 800 score? Honestly, without lying, and I got you a bunch of these, what would you do? I hand you $1 million today, what would you do? The first thing is, I'm going to buy a house. Stop. I don't understand stupid. I'll never understand stupid. It doesn't make sense to me. It drives me insane. It's like crashing a damn chalkboard. You got $1 million. You reference 3 times 5. You turn that into 15 million to borrow money. Your problem is your lack of knowledge. I've been teaching rich and famous people for 49 years. Next year will be 50. And it's time for me to travel with my beautiful wife, because I've promised her for the last 4 years I would do that. But we had a pandemic, then I died in a coma. We had to come back from that too and rebuild it again and again. 38 steps to reach a goal. That's all it takes. I mean, why make it difficult, people? 38 steps, that's it. We got to hear something 8 friggin' times, 8 times. See, we have to master it, because you keep hiring CPAs and attorneys and a bunch of stupid people that milk you for your money, then you don't get any honey. Until you master it yourself, the world's full of shit. Sorry, but it's true. What is our goal? 22,000 payphones, 6.6 million a month. 19 houses transferred to the division process. I created auto income. I didn't call it passive income. I don't give a shit. I didn't care what it was called. I needed to pay my bills. That was my point. And I paid my bills. All right, I got to a point I got $1 million a day. Is that okay with you? $1 million a friggin' day. But that's just me. Then I want to say, hey, I want to get books for dummies. I want to design books for dummies. That's what I wanted to call it. It was already taken, by the way. So what did I get to do? Simple. The Millionaire's Founders Kit. The Millionaire's Founders Kit is 12 books, 12 CDs, and what it does is actually for every month you get to master the rules and tools for every month of the year. At the end of a year, you have 1,000 steps rules. You have $1 million corporation. But I don't want to buy you, Ray. You want everything for free. If you have no skin in the game, you've made no commitment. That's the problem with you. Your lack of commitment is the killer of a dream. And you screw up that all the time. This is called the Millionaire's Founders Kit. Millionaires what? See, I'm doing my summit and boot camp in August, 29th, 30th, 31st. I'm praying to God, so is my wife, this is my last one I ever do. I don't want to do it again. I've helped 50 million people. You know how many people help me? Not dilly squat. You know how many people promise to? They're all full of what? Rich and famous? Damn, that pisses me off when I help them. My daughters are in the movie called The Kid. My daughters are at the damn freaking playground. The star promised to always help me. Unfortunately, right now, he can't even think. I'm sorry for that, too. All these rich and famous people came from me. I incorporated them all. But what did I get in return? Diddly squat. I can't count on them. You count on everybody else. I count on nobody. I count on God, me. It is the blueprint of success. That's what it's all about. I was lucky as a kid. I lived on Delane Street. Her name was Joanne. Her husband was a piece of shit. He wrote on the door, keep the effing kids away from here. I don't want them anyway. What a nice guy. But she was a nice lady. She watered Apollo 9, 11, and 13. The guy that had the monkey that went up in space, he was a neighbor too. So let's understand, I learned the word blueprint as a kid. If you let me repackage you, you can kick some asset. If not, go back to your boring situation. Come on. You were so boring and steady, it's the same crap every day. Hey, just tell it like it is. You did the same thing yesterday, the day before, and today too. Your routine sucks. It's a rerun. I'm taking the LLP, going public within a year, over $10 billion for the hell of it. I'm ringing the bell at the stock exchange. What are you doing? Beep, 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 beep. That's about it. Write down you do, we do, I do. Damn it, write it down. I'll teach you to do it all if you want. We do it together. I'll be your CFO, attorney in fact. I'll do it all if you don't want to do anything. See, I got to take away all your excuses. That's what most people have, is a bunch of damn excuses. Could you imagine? You have pissed away thousands, probably 50 to 100,000 in your life. What did you get for it? You'll learn more today in this presentation you've learned in your whole life about personal business credit, period. Now, if I partner with you, there's one thing. If I coach you, that's $30,000 for a year, and I give you $300,000 in credit. I want to give you 10 times your money back anyway. Every program I ever created for 49 years, you put money in, I give you your money back up to 10 times your money, personal business credit. I've done it all my life. See, in the beginning, I didn't want your damn money. I just wanted to help people, but nobody wanted to play with me. No skin in the game. If you partner with me, this is serious time. It's 12 months. Every other week, we're on the phone. Every other week. If I'm traveling next year, we're still on the phone, but I'm going to be in Paris or Rome or something else, or basically at the castle in, Ireland. Who knows? So let's understand. Every other week. The boot camp coming up. This is called the Summit Boot Camp. This is the only one I've ever done to teach you one step at a time, 100% to be a puppet master. Write it down. It'll probably be my last one that I ever do because I don't want to do anymore. I don't want to stand there for 3 days killing myself helping people. They don't appreciate me anyway. Well, most of them don't. They never say thank you. I didn't do it for them anyway, but that's okay. I just want to change their lives. I want to change your life too. But again, once in a while you say, hey, Ray, thank you. I get that once or twice a month if I'm lucky. Now, if you want to partner with me, you need some goodies. You need $100,000 of personal credit, period. The office sales are for $10,000. Here's $8,000 for the $100,000 of personal. You need $100,000 of business. It's usually $10,000. Here's $8,000. What do we do? How about subdivisions, divisions and subdivisions? I invented the division process. I'm going to set them up for you, add tax IDs and history to every one of them, poppity pop. I'm going to take my 62 million, this is only 12 of it, and I'm going to show history to be able to get you past go. If your bank accounts don't have the process of transactions, we'll do something on that too. Hey, I got a solution for everything you come up with an excuse with. See, right now, if I could have hired me a long time ago, I would have done that. Subdivisions, simple. A blueprint call, you and me on the phone for an hour. That's right, an hour at least. With your partner of life, we got to be on the same page. I got to know about your past, present, and future. So let's understand. Together, 12 months of coaching, you and me, every other week on the phone. I'm going to give you your rules and tools and your steps. I don't want you to think. I want you to do what you're told to do. I've said it for 40 years. Don't think, just do. Simple. That's what I want you to do. By the way, this is $45,000. But you pissed away 50 so far. So go sell something, basically finance it, whatever you got to do. That's your problem. I'm going to change your life and hand you auto income the rest of your life. And then you're going to set up an irrevocable trust, and you're not going to have anything ever sold or left to your children or family because you're going to leave it in the corporation because paying tax on probate bullshit is bullshit. I don't understand this world. Legacy, my assets, house and a car. No. You're going to let your children become the officers of the empire. So there's no taxation ever. Is that okay? My way works. Your way sucks. So let's see what we're going to do today. We're going to take that right now and make it $20,000. You pay in full today. I have one spot I'm giving away today, right now, 20 grand. If you don't make a commitment, then go away. It's simple. If you don't need the goodies, simple. What do we do then? The goal is to teach you personally from me to you, winning the game of business. You understand that? Okay, what happens today? You're going to get the 3-day event live with me, in person or online. I want you to fly in like most people do and get here. This room holds 22 people. That's all I want. I want 22 puppet masters in my room. Half of the room's already sold out. Guess what you're going to do? Wait till the last minute and do it last? Good. You won't have any space. You'll sit in the parking lot. listening to your car radio or something. So let's understand what we actually get to do. If you don't need the goodies, it's 20 grand. If today, no bonuses, 3-day event anyway, 3-day event, and me, $10,000. That goes to one of you today. If you don't step up to the plate, that's your problem, not mine. I don't need your money. Do you understand that? I haven't needed a paycheck for 40 friggin' years. I don't even have a personal bank account. Why would I want one of those? It makes no damn sense. I'm the one training rich and famous people to not have a bank account, not have anything in their damn name in the first place. So they ought to listen, so should you. 10 grand today. There you go. 3-day summit. What are we going to do? 1,000 steps, rules, and tools. I've accomplished every goal I've ever had, every one of them. That light that I kicked that night because the Guinness Book of Records guy pissed me off, I have a gouge in my head too. If I can touch it, I can kick it. By the way, white men do jump, so do white boys. At least the Register newspaper said it when I was 14, kicking the basketball hoop, by the way. The light's 13 damn feet. All I had to do was jump, whee, that's it. Now, why can't you do it? Hell, I don't know. When Bannister did the 4-minute mile, he was saying, you're gonna die. Bullshit. You gotta believe and receive. August 28th, 29th. 29th, 30th, 31st. Write it down. 29th, 30th, 31st. If you're not online or here in person with me, you blew it. It's your last chance in your life to learn how to get to billionaire like I did at 21. 2.6 billion, 26. And if you blow that, that's on you. No more excuses. No more excuses at all. I want you ready for an escrow. I want you ready for an escrow for a storage unit, laundromat, car washes. I wrote the books on all these 40 years ago as well, all through the process. You got clients on all the social media saying, let's do a laundromat, let's do it. Stop. You're my freaking client. You bought my book. You went to my workshops. Blah, blah, blah. You want the teacher, the original, or you want the copy? See, your problem is you. Again, learning to be that damn puppet master. There's the goal. Scan it. There you go. Scan it. Take a picture. You'll find out you can get into this here just by itself, or if you partner with me, it ended up being free. But again, it's up to you. See, here's a problem. I got to take the suck out stupid here, stupid, and I got to put brilliance in it for you. I'm sorry, I'm going to suck at all the stupid things you've done in the past. Sorry, it's just don't take it personally. Okay, your way sucks, my way works. Okay, every time, 100%. 1,000 steps to millionaire. I like goodies. You like goodies? Okay, I love goodies. That's the Millionaire's Founders Kit. And what do? Let's understand common sense. Let's understand the truth. I'm Ray Reynolds, the Godfather of Credit. I got that nickname on KNX Radio. I've been on there almost 50 years. Bonovich in Los Angeles, every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. for 32 years, second largest advertiser in California, period. No one can take away the truth. I sold the Millionaire's Founders Kit for $5,000 a set. There I died in a damn coma. I don't get it. All right, I'm helping people. I got a building in One Technology Drive over on Spectrum, 22,000. I got a building in Texas, 2 of them. I got one in Arizona, I got one in Utah, and I'm helping change the world. See, back then I didn't tell people the story. I just showed them the goodies, the Lamborghinis, the Ferraris, and the money. God had a different plan. I got to go in a coma. We took one of my yachts out the night before, July 4th. Wife wants to take 72 people out to watch the fireworks. Middle yacht, why not? We did. Next morning, she can't wake me up. I'm laying there like I'm dead, but my chest is breathing. Oh, shit. My oh shit day. My wife calls Ron, my district manager. Instead of showing up to help her, he drives a U-Haul truck to the office to steal books and CDs. I got 50 million people in my database because of my TV and radio shows and all kinds of funds. And Tom, my IT manager, he sells my websites and phone numbers to a damn porn site. Highest bidder. That kind of sucks. Are the people around you going to help you, or what happens, or they're going to screw you over too? You got to ask that question. So it's called the blueprint of success. I own the rights, Tony. Quit using it because I'll sue you again. Simple. We're going to go through my 18 books and CDs. We're going to become the bank, buckets of money, tax balancing. We're going to show you how I got to 2.2 billion in real estate and 60 billion in credit. So the goal is simple. You want to play yet? It's going to be up to you. What do you have to do if all you want is that? Okay. I'll give you $5,000 of credit. No, I'm going to give you 50. I'm going to give you 50,000 of credit. I'm going to charge you $5,000. I'm going to give you 10 times your money back. And you get to learn from me and get the books and CDs for free. That's if you did it today. Only one of you get to do that today. But again, you're going to kind of mess up. If you don't want all the goodies and all you want to do is be online, it's $19.99, $2,000. There you go. So if you're not coming in person, why don't you hire and have all your friends and family, all right, pitch in to watch me for 3 days. Change every one of your lives. I don't have excuses. What's your excuse today? Why didn't you buy the Wendy's restaurant you drive by 3 times a week? The Jack in the Box, the storage unit, the car wash. Why didn't you buy these damn things? What is wrong with you? You didn't even think about it, did you? This is free if you basically partner with me. There's a QR code. Scan it again. That's all you got to do. Now, I like Zelle because they basically, July 6, 2022, 6 banks got together to buy Zelle. I don't like that 3 to 5% they want to charge on a credit card. So you could Zelle any payment you do today. It's very simple. Or you can call the office and talk to one of the specialists at the call centers, 800-254-9506. So you have the ability to talk to Chris, who's one of our top guys, and I love that too. George is pretty good. Jake's great too. Guess what? We got Brandy. Oh goodness, we got Jay. Oh, we got basically David too. We got to do skippity-dippity-doo. I end up rhyming all the time, by the way. If you want to use a credit card, just email me. I'm going to take away all your damn excuses. I'm going to make you a corporate millionaire if you want. $100,000 a month plus. You want to join an escrow with me yet? Let me know. Here's the thing that happens. Now, if you're out of state, you have an address now, California. That's right. See, you're using a UPS store. I should call it a mailbox, etc. Because that doesn't exist anymore ever since I sold it to Federal Express. So what do we get to do? So a mailbox, etc. Wow, you can't build credit there. And you're wasting what, 60, 70 bucks a month plus? Oh, you got a shared office space? Half those don't work either. So understand, if you want, because I'm going to fix all your excuses. You have an address in California with me if you want. You see, I get to pop credit and use my bank accounts for my clients too, because they don't have enough transactions. I do. Last month was 310 transactions alone. I like making money. You like making money yet? So you could sign up today if you want to. You can call 800-254-9506 and ask for Julia. Julia. There's Julia right there. Okay. So understand what this means, using my address. You now have an office in California too, if you're in California too. But a real address, ready to play. Because I want to pop you $100,000 to $1 million of credit anyway, just for the fun of it. There you go. Take a picture, scan it later today. If not, you can also call Julie, 800-254-9506. See, I want you to understand. I want to take away all your damn excuses. Because that's all I hear from people. Oh, we should have known, Ray. Wish I'd known this a long time ago. Stop it. It's time to man up, woman up, understand how to play my way. You had your chance. You're fired. Fire yourself because you blew it. Sorry. I think you should fire yourself today. But that's just me. I want to get you $100,000 of personal credit. I want you to use these cards so they don't fluctuate. I want your corporation to have $1 million of credit, period. So does your division. It's a legal person. See, your problem is going to be you all along. So we got to fix you, rebuild you my way. That's why I called it Repackaging America years ago. Only in America and incorporating you. Only America I gave to Don King for his movie. Okay, no problem. Chapter 18 is right there. What do? I'm being used and abused by the Hope family. Nobody gives a shit. See, everyone who came to that poker game that night, all right, very simple, Ted Turner, all right, Jane Fonda, okay, guess what, we got Dan Blocker, Michael Landon, all right, producer of Gunsmoke, Mission Impossible, Laker became an attorney, and all she could say is, don't talk to that little boy in the corner, he's a piece of shit. Not one stood up for me. But I heard them say something one night. They said a corporation's a legal person. That stuck here. I taught myself how to read at 2.5 years old, by the way. I'm 7.5. All right, I was talking like I was 10 or 20, 30 years old at the time anyway, because I'm reading 15 books a week. I want out of hell. Maybe you don't know what that's like, okay? I did. So it says may sue or be sued. Right there. I didn't pay attention to that until I got named in a damn lawsuit when I was 12.5. Let's read the bottom. Let's read it. Not required to file a fictitious business name statement, Business Professional Code 17983. When I was 9.5, that stuck in my head. There's something wrong there. Wrong, wrong, wrong. I didn't know what it was, but something was wrong. Now, when I started my first corporation, I got it for free. Why did you spend thousands for a piece of paper that's free? You didn't learn diddly squat. You'll learn more from me in a day or an hour anyway. Take a picture. I want you to take a picture and send this to everybody in the world. Everybody. All corporations are free, period. If in California you want a nonprofit, the filing fee's $30. Wow. $100 for profit. Some of you spent thousands for a piece of paper and learn diddly squat. I had 2 attorneys last year putting me down for years online saying I'm a piece of, you know what? I had 13 people lying to their teeth, so I sued each one of them for $100 million last year. I'll help the devil if he shows up because I don't like liars. Because I'll help anybody that shows up. It's simple. I'm here 6 days a week. All right, having fun at 3:30 in the morning, ready to go. What are you doing? Scan it, picture, send it to everybody. Free articles for everybody in the world. On Ray Reynolds. There you go. You pay your little filing fee. You're running out of time. If you don't do it right away, you kind of blew it too. Helping Hand Industries. Wow. I got 100,000 credit in the mail. Yeah, back then when I was 9.5. Mrs. Hope thought I was a crook. I got to explain to Ted Turner, there's 26 ways using SS4. 26 ways. Okay? I just thought he was stupid, to be honest with you. I got named in the movie Dave. All right, by the way, I started the Orange County Blind Center. I used the word Brown, got sued for using that word too. It doesn't belong to me, it belonged to them. Okay. See, the goal is to never bring the pain home. Never, never, never. Okay. The lie. Everybody out there is telling you lies about a corporation. They're lying to you. I'm rich, I'm rich. Blah, blah, blah. I've never seen so much bullshit in my life. Hey, I wrote a book called Bullshit Doesn't Pay Your Bills. So let's understand. When I wrote a book with Ken Yarborough in 1987 called File Segregation, he wanted to lie. He said, no. He says, your divisions take 3 to 6 months. I don't care. They're filed, they're published, and the IRS hands me a tax ID. It's legitimately. Here's your problem. Well, Ray, I was told my attorney told me I was going to file a bankruptcy. Well, good for you. Under the Federal Protection Act. But you signed for the car. You signed the lease of the building. Hell, you signed for the credit card. You're the duck and sheep. Quack, 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 bah. You're filing bankruptcy too. See, your problem is you didn't set up a division process. There's your biggest screw up for this whole damn world. You could play my way if you want, but it's up to you. I'm going to file it, publish it, and the IRS is going to hand me an SS4. And I get one for every division and more. You only get one SSN anyway. See, you're a duck and a sheep. Do you walk around every day going, bah, quack, 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 or something? Because that's what you've been doing in your whole life. Sorry to say, but it's probably true. Your corp's allowed 4 things. That's it, 4 things. Raise your rules. Do what you want. This is what I'm going to tell you to do. Corporations buffer tax, don't pay tax till you're profitable. Corporate credit is all a damn write-off, interest rate and credit card. The car is fleet price, and the hotel's a free buffet. That's all you get to do. It's a management company. Managing a franchise. Oh, a Jack in the Box, a McDonald's, a Goodie. Oh, a storage unit for $47,000 a month. Did you come up with what my percentages and their percentages? Figure it out. You see, everything to me is rules and tools and a test. A test. I want to see if you can pass the test. Division process, line of defense. They're cheap, multiple functions. Buy at wholesale price. Multiple credit reports. See, you don't get it. You can only get 100,000 of personal credit. That's the average for you. Corporation, $1 million, each division as well. How do I multiply credit? By division process. Bank of America in your face. Their parent company never creates liability because that'd be stupid. They don't create a liability ever. They manage branch numbers called subsidiaries, corps owning corps. Each branch has a separate tax ID. Bankrupts, they keep the assets and the money and they just offset their taxes. See, our country was built on we the people, constitutional right, Bill of Rights. One of my theses was international constitutional law. Kind of fun stuff. I like that stuff. So multiple credit reports, hell yeah. How many would you like? See, your problem is you keep stealing from the family. Why would you do that? Why would you not use corporate credit the right way in the first place? Oh, I wrote the dashboards in '87. You didn't find me yet. Okay, there's your excuse. We get to separate real estate. If every division has a piece of property, and I know some of you are experts in real estate, guess what? Play with me. I'll show you how to be a real expert. Okay? Every one of these divisions, okay, has a piece of property. If I have 4, that's 8 liabilities. 5, that's 4 loans, and 4 people could sue me and screw me up. So everybody talking, I got an apartment complex. You got what? You don't have shit. Your corporation has. One lawsuit, they can freeze your assets and you can just die. Division process, you can protect your assets and create a line of defense. But again, I've watched some of the rich, famous people go broke because they didn't play the right way. But other ones, they played my way, won. What do we create a line of defense? A line of what? This world is mean and it's cruel. Some of your friends and family, sorry, but it's true. You're going to get your assets kicked again and again and again. This happens to all of us. But this time, are you going to have a line of defense, be able to bankrupt a piece like the banks and grocery stores and the cities do? Can you imagine? The United States of America Incorporated, 50 corps in 50 states, and then divisions are actually cities. They invented a Chapter 9 bankruptcy for city because they plan to have a shit day too. They wipe out the debt in front of you and keep the assets. They've done it to 11 cities so far. So let's play my way for a while. Is that okay? I think your way sucks. Is that okay if I tell you the truth? Oh, Safeway's going to file bankruptcy. Oh, what do they get to do? B of A, U.S. Bank, Wells Fargo, Albertsons, Sam's Club, Walmart, Chase. They filed bankruptcy using tax ID and branch numbers and store numbers because that's a subsidiary corporate-owning corporation. The division process is a division. No franchise tax fee and tax ID separates liability. You want to play yet? I invented that in 85, 86. Maybe you want to play. Danny's a customer. Danny partnered with me in the 80s. What did we do? See, here's our problem. Everybody's saying, I got an apartment complex. I got this. Stop. Not one of them should ever say their corporation bought anything. See, they can't disconnect themselves for the corporation and the officer. Look online, their corp's there, their name's right there, and they're in the bank account. They're the only voice it has. Division buys a apartment complex, 64 units. I need 66 divisions. I want to separate liability. Got it? I don't know which one's going to slip, fall, and sue me and try to screw me up. Then I want to turn around and invite them to be a bank. See, my goal was always to be the bank when I was 21. Why? I created a form called assignment of mortgage. Check it out. It's online. What do we get to do? If I, listen carefully, transfer all these 64 people into a assignment of mortgage, I now create 240,000 of notes. All right? I can turn it to $100 million today, but that's up to you to play my way. What do we do? How many divisions do I need, Ray? 9 in the beginning for $1 million of credit, 9 for 9 locations, and then we add more divisions and subdivisions. You got to start somewhere, is that right? So what do we get to do? Let's watch. 9 is 18, 18 is 36, 36 is 72. Now, if you go through my system back 35 years ago, even in 1976, it'll show corp, entity, 3, 2, and 1 more. Division process. I created 16 million off of that alone. Did that have enough money to finance the American dream? I think so. What do you think? So we can play my way for a while. Okay. In 1987, while I'm training Yarborough, I created a dashboard. Dashboard allowed me to use an entity, a person, corporation, or entity, and create a tax ID or SSN for a credit file. I have the choice, listen carefully, this is great, I love this stuff. I have the choice today to put in my system your name, your division, your whatever incorporation you have, and create a cash report now, instantly. I've had it since 1987. So what do we get to do? Well, here's 100,000. All right, here's the division cards right here. How much would you like? It is fun stuff. As long as you have no intent to do fraud, you'll be okay. If you have the intent to do fraud, just go to prison, like Wesley Snipes did for 3 years and cost him 18 million bucks. In other words, don't screw it up. What do we have to do? Instant credit reports. I love instant credit reports, don't you? Oh, you didn't do that? What did you do? Listen to a silly friend or family? Okay, that's okay with you. All right, now let's listen. Common sense. These cards do not fluctuate. Let's understand what that means. 18 years ago, as an affiliate, I kept pushing. People complaining they're due at the end of the month. They did a POT, paid over time limit. It's a double card. It does not fluctuate. Now, if you max a sucker out, you can max it at $100,000 to $1 million bucks as long as you maintain the payment. Your score never drops. What did you do? You jacked up the wrong damn card. Shame on you. What the hell is wrong with you? I didn't know it. Stop it. That's an excuse. All cards fluctuate but these two. What do? You listen to Play My Way. They offer the Ray Reynolds University, the building I'm sitting in and standing in right now, 99 more cards. That could be $100 million. Do you understand that? From there, I get people a pack of 10, my special clients. These are special clients that I'm coaching personally to do partnership with me because I want to build $1 million of credit right away. But what happens is when they ask for separate billing, that turns into up to $1 million. Now. Maybe they're not ready for it, so we do one at a time. That's okay, because I used to charge $100,000, all right, for $1 million of credit. 2007, 8, 9 people would wire $100,000 all the time. Kind of fun. See, a pack of 10 costs you 10 grand today if you did it right away. If not, no one else sells it besides me. Then you blew it. There's your zell. We can call the office right away too. See, the manageable debt. You've been stealing from your family and your personal credit, and your credit sucks, or it's going up and down like a yo-yo because you know what the hell you're really doing anyway. I will take on anybody on stage in front of this whole world about knowledge to knowledge, personal business credit, anywhere. And I'll show toe-to-toe, money to money. Okay, believe me. Okay, they'll find out, guess what I am. I'm poor, but the corporation's got money. I get to control it. I'm a puppet master. So if we take $100,000 of personal credit, auto income, $1 million of corporate credit, then we're going to leverage the money. Reference 3 times 5. That's what you're going to learn to do. Now, if we take 100,000, 75, 50, 25,000, $1,000. If we reference 3, what are we going to do? Watch. If we take borrow money, okay, maybe the 12 million over here, okay, maybe this stack over here, or this stack over here, all the other stacks, why not? What does this mean? We turn around today and we use borrow money. Borrow money to do what? Borrow money is not taxable. How do you think they're all learning this stuff out there? They're mostly my students. If I use borrow money, not taxable, I'm going to buy a fourplex and apartment complex. I'm going to buy a Wendy's, a Jack in the Box, all right, a division. In case it screws up, I want to separate my pieces like I had to do my Shakey's pizzas. I had all these Shakey's, I had 31 flavors. I got Subways, I got shopping centers, I got condos. I'm building everything around the world, having fun. The neighbor next door, they're building caught on fire, built, and they burned half of my Shakey's pizza, one of them. What did I do? I separate the liability. Someone's going to sue somebody anyway. There's always somebody trying to sue somebody and screw somebody overnight. The bloodsucker attorneys on TV every day, or the billboards. What do you got? Wendy's, storage unit, fourplex, apartment complex. I've already done all the science behind all it. All you got to do is listen and play the game and play with me. Now, I had a problem in the late 80s. I got $53 million of credit. So $53 million of credit cards. They're shrinking my limits. What am I going to do? Well, we had the library back then. I went and found out C191D allows me to loan out money. My next series for financial series, buckets of money, tax balancing, and become the bank. So I loaned out money. I built a matrix. Well, listen carefully. All right, I took 4.6 million of the credit. I dissected it and loaned it out in buckets of 10,000 each to privately. Every bucket gave me back 240,000 of notes plus payment. They don't pay, I get all the goodies. All right, I created what's called a homestead blocker, UCC and Chattel Mortgage. Homestead Blocker, UCC, Chattel Mortgage. The moment you talk to a real estate expert, ask them what that is. And watch them go, I don't know, because they don't know diddly squat. There's the problem with most people. They don't know diddly squat. Sorry to say, but it's true. So we got choices today to play the game. I like to play. You want to play yet? Let me know. So it's like pricing. Okay. Me, I don't have a paycheck. Haven't had one for 40 years. I don't have a personal bank account. I'm not dumb enough to put something in my name, to be honest with you. That's just me. A division, I need a name of a person, a name of a company. And you let me have the name, I add 2,000 of history on my dashboard, and I create an instant cash report. When I basically want to daisy chain it, I get separate tax IDs. Why? Because it multiplies the credit times as many divisions you got. 10 divisions can be up to $1 million of credit. We get to play my way. Okay. A division is $1,000. Add history and get you a tax ID and separate billing, no problem. We can daisy chain the credit with you or for you. Okay. So what happens is simple today. 3, 9, 12, with or without credit. Take a picture. Because I want you to call the office right away and talk to Chris too. Jake, George, okay? Sue, Mary, all right? Don't worry about Brandy. And we got Jay, and we have David as well. And more fun to play. Come on. I'm just having fun with you today. That's simple. If you did it right away, what am I going to do? I'm going to double the numbers for you. That's right. If you Zelle, you get another 10%. See, I'm going to motivate you to do it now, not tomorrow, next week. Because your yesterday was your excuse of your tomorrow. And that's on you. So I want to be rich. Hell no. If you watch the ding-dongs in social media, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich. Look at my plane. Wow. BS, BS, BS. He's not rich. They're not rich. Their corporations are rich. I wish they would quit confusing people. Do you want to be a millionaire? Say hell no. Do you want to be a millionaire corporation? Say hell yes. 9 corps, no, 9 divisions, 9 lines of credit. That's $1 million of credit. Now we go finance the world and write it off on our taxes. See, when I was a little boy being dropped off at the pier, you'd have a friggin' trash can. Because Mrs. Hope would roll down her window and say, if you're not here at 5 o'clock, I'm going to leave you there to die. She did that till I was 9 years old. You see, I'd studied the rich and famous. That's what I got to do. Kennedys, Hiltons, Firestones, Gettys, Fords. When I'm done with you, you're going to leave everything irrevocable trust. You're not going to transfer anything and leave it to anybody, period. You're going to build a legacy, and they replace you when you're dead. They become the president of the company controlling the assets, and there's no what? Taxation at all. Why the hell would you do that to yourself and your family? I want you to have a division for your son and daughter. Come on, son and daughter. My son's 11. Here's his courtesy checks on his credit reports. He's got an 830 score, don't you? All my kids do. I got $5 and a boy. 6 kids, 13 grandkids. They've been trained since the day they could walk. I incorporated in the year they were born. Maybe you're a grandpa or grandma. Okay, let's do the kids. Let's get a division for the grandson and granddaughter. Someone's got to teach these people to do this right, start out right. Shouldn't it be you? Oh, you don't know what to do anyway. What are you going to do? There we go. There's that happens. We're screwing up the United States of America Incorporated. You now, if you want, have an address in California with me. Okay? Simple. Corporate address, gone, all right, next level, because we build more credit. You can stop paying for that local mailbox, whatever you got. You can partner with me and we can have more fun. Is that okay? Corporations and division process, sign up today. 800-254-9506. Talk to Julia. All right, we get to play games. Okay, we get to win. I like to win. So if you use my address, we have no problem getting what? Because our mailbox is such you can't build credit to it. Plus, you keep using your home address to your corporation. I like to use my address instead. I'll take process as service for you. But again, all you have to do if you want to do it this way, you can just take a picture, scan it later today. See, it's all up to you. Do you want to play to win yet? I don't think you've been winning your whole life, okay? You've passed, everything passed you by. You barely got by. You had to pay your bills and goody for you. Yesterday and the day before, the same rerun you've been doing all your life. Isn't it time you go get the American dream? You're stuck with me. Isn't that fun? I think it'll be fun. What are we going to do? 100,000 of personal credit. These cards don't fluctuate. 1 million of corporate credit. Every division gets $1 million of credit as well. Using my address and accounts, we get to play, get to win. That's why you want to partner with me, by the way. I have the money coming into the bank account, so you do not. Maybe we can play my way and get you $1 million dream, but it's up to you. You want to play yet? Let me know today. So $100,000 credit, okay, the office, they want to give you 10%. That's $10,000 per $100,000, okay. During the webinar, now, it's $5,000. That's half price. There you go. I'll give you $100,000 credit for you. And then from there, we can partner up as well. If you want $200,000, we should just double the fee, right? 10 grand. How about this? For $8,000 today, I'm giving you $100,000 of personal business, and I'm building you up and away. There you go. You see, all right, that's the ultimate goal. If you partner with me, those are bonuses if you looked at it today. But again, it's up to you as well. What do you want to do for you? I'm sorry, I believe you blew it the whole time. You had an opportunity. You wasted thousands of dollars. You didn't play the right game. I want to play with you. And your friends and family, someone ripped you off. So what do we do now, Ray? We get into a damn escrow. We let the business finance itself through its own damn credit and offset the taxes. $50,000, $3,000. $25,000, $1,000. You see, you waste $50 every other day. That's $700 a month. You could finance this and offset your taxes, but that's up to you. There's your Zelle, all right? And put RW when you do the Zelle because it says it's today's webinar. I'm going to share it with the sales reps anyway, the specialists. I always do. They don't share it with me, but I share it with them. Is that fair? Oh, well, what do I care? I'm just trying to change the world and yours today. 800-254-9506. Use a card, they charge 5% more. What is our goal? Repackaging America. Simple. What are we going to do? We're going to become puppet masters. You're going to plan the problem from now on. Plan the damn problem. You're going to get your assets kicked again and again. It happens to all of us. All right? You're going to have to understand what that means. I lost my job. I got 2 kids. First, I think he's full of crap. Because if you lost your job, you have an apartment or a house. You drive Uber, DoorDash, Lyft. You'd actually have a damn garage sale because I had 12. In Huntington Beach, I got cited 3 times. You got kids? Go to the church for the food. They'll give you the food in the outreach program. What do we do? How would you like it when you came out of a coma, your wife takes you to your mansion in Huntington Harbor, and your Ferrari, Lamborghini, and Mercedes are gone, and you run through the house, all right, and you're going, who's in my house? I pay cash for my house. Man sets up and says, I got a gun, I'm going to kill you. Woo, woo, woo. I got the Coast Guard, I got the police everywhere. 50 guns at my head, going to kill me. That kind of sucks. That's called an oh shit day. You see, when I got walked through the garage saying, Steve, the cop said, this is not your house anymore, right? All right, I don't understand what you're doing today. Right at that point, I realized my wife signed a POA, power of attorney. I lost $3.7 billion in a second. What am I gonna do? Simple. I have 3 divisions of me, right there. I have my 5 divisions right there, closet divisions. You see, I got my wife and kids in the car. What am I gonna do? I get escorted to the garage, and it's okay, they're gonna let me go. They didn't kill me and shoot me. I found this on the floor of the garage. It's my daughter's booty. She was 1.5 years old. Someone put it on the ground like it's a piece of you know what. See, for me, I have to motivate myself because I have everything I want. I motivate it because they're more important than I am. That's the way it works. I keep it in my pocket every day to remind myself I'm here for them, not just for me. So understand, my 3 divisions of me, my 5 closet divisions, I bought $1 million of credit in 6 damn weeks. Why don't you? Oh, you don't have 3 divisions of you? That's your screw up. Shouldn't you have 3 divisions of you? I bought my wife her next dream house. That's right. Happy wife, happy life. She got her house. She makes it a home. She leaves me alone and go kill it some more too. That's just me having some fun. What do? You could have made $1,000 today. You didn't do it. You blew that too. I don't get it. You know 20 people. All you had to do today is literally make $1,000 today, and all you had to do is scan this and take a picture. Register you in the system, HubSpot. You'll say, do you want Zelle, check, or store credit? You're guaranteed 10% for every referral you give us that buy anything. You get money right away. What would you like? Would you like a Zelle, a check, or some store credit? But you blew it. Look at this. Come on, take a picture. I've done 11 classes every Saturday in rotation, and I've been doing classes on Fridays and Saturdays for 49 years. That's right. The only time I took a Saturday off, I believe, is when I was in a coma, and Christmas Day. There it is. Who does classes like this on planet Earth? Nobody. Who has the IQ and the brain power to do it? Nobody besides God gave it to me. We did nonprofit last week. We're doing tax balancing this week. Maybe you want to play. Maybe you want to figure out, have your friends show up on Friday and Saturday and get a commission on that too. But it's up to you. What am I going to say to everybody every time I talk to them? The same thing as I said as a little boy. Always good. It's none of their damn business. I don't let somebody steal my peace. Then I say, thank you, Jesus, to myself. There's my signature for over 49 years. What do? Puppet master time. See, you need to be a puppet master. You don't even know what that is yet, but you're going to learn that from me. I want you to have a corporation in 18 divisions. I want to rebuild you and the corporation and offset the taxes and get the American dream. But it's up to you to listen. You know, Linda is a great person. We've known each other since 1986. All right, she took the Hyatt Hotel in Texas, all right, and she turned it into $27 million, and they called it the Blueprint Apartments. Take a picture, listen to her story. She started with me with $1,999 when I created a program called Eagle's Nest in 1986, went worldwide. It cost her $26 a month to finance me. Then I built her credit so she should finance some more. You can actually finance me through the credit I build you for you to finance me. That make any sense? So what do we get to do? That's a $27 million project. I believe Shaq is a puppet master. So is Magic Johnson. Sugar St. Mosley, Oscar. So the bottom line, we get to play the game to win. Winning the game of business again and again. Warren Buffett's a puppet master. Me, I had 2 buildings and 2 cars. No problem. That's 1,013 divisions. See, I don't know who's going to slip, fall, and sue me and screw me up. I'm going to protect my assets. But the reason I want more divisions here is to become the bank, the assignment of mortgage. I'm going to dissect the building in pieces. I'm going to be the bank. Don't you want to be the bank too? But again, we're going to do boring and steady. In my books for 40 plus years, it's always been boring and steady. I want you to get out your cell phone right now, please. Can you do it right away? If we take a corporation and I get 1 or 2 cards and I do 9 more cards, is that $1 million of credit off 1 card? There you go. Each division has a multiple function. Okay, different type of business. Then we're going to basically get up to $100,000, $2 million a month. That's the goal. You're going to create financial freedom. This is in my book 40 plus years ago as well, all through the last 30, 40 years. So take a picture now. Your problem is you. When you drive by that Wendy's restaurant today, look at it, stop at the light and go, damn, why don't I own that damn thing? Ray's right. Car wash, laundromat, dry cleaners, apartment complex. Why do you drive by what your opportunity could have been? You didn't have a vision, did you? All right, you've been having the same rerun most of your life. I'd like you to print that and print it in color, laminate it, put it on your refrigerator, your desk at work, make it your screensaver. Get possessed until you accomplish the goal. That's what I've always done. But again, I need $100,000 out of you, but I don't want the money. You're going to write a check to escrow, not me, escrow. See, this is no Ponzi bullshit that most people play the game. This is your life really getting credit. You're going to use the credit to find out if you want 25, 50, 75% of something. Okay? You give the money to escrow. You protect you because there's people around you that kind of hurt you before, right? Maybe you hurt yourself. So what do we get to do? Simple. If I blueprint you, this is me and you on the phone for an hour. Past, present, and future. Good, bad, ugly. Bankruptcy, tax, you need to know these things. Did you screw up American Express or Chase? I need to know that too. Here's family. You have one, I finally got one. I got a wife and kids. I didn't have a real Christmas or birthday until I got a wife. Do you understand that? She buys me something and I feel guilty to this day. It kind of sucks. Family, corporation, 18 divisions minimum. Irrevocable trust. We're going to plan to live. We're going to plan to die. We're not going to get our family stuck in a probate when we're gone. You understand that? Probate is stupid. Car, division, house, trust. Auto income, cash flow for your time. A blueprint call with me is $2,000. I want your partner in life on the phone too. So that's $2,000. It's going to be a good investment for you. But again, you get to write it off anyway. If you did it while I'm online with you now, it's half price of $9.99. There's what you get to do. Simple. From here, you're going to be winning the game of business. I'm going to blueprint you, and that's called the blueprint of success, because I'm going to get you where you need to go, to million to billion if you want. If you Zelle, you save 10% on the Zelle, but that's up to you again. If you partner with me, it's free. See, that's how it works. You get to play. Again, 1984, I get a letter in the mail. I have to pay $800 to $1,000 per corporation per year. Okay, all right, but I have Shakey's, 31 flavors, Subways, shopping centers, condos, all these pieces. That's over $1.2 million a year. Hell no. Sacramento, is there a way I can create a farm? Yeah, you can create one and modify, and we'll see if we approve it for you. You remember I showed you 17983? Not required, but here it says, fictitious business name statement right there. I connected the dots in 1885-86. I created a division process. This form's been modified 5 times so far now. Your division is going to be 4A. My corporation, one of my divisions, is going to be number 4. We're going to play in an escrow. Is that okay? Would you like 25, 50, 75%? See, you get to decide how much income would you want based on what you put into the escrow. Who controls that? You. You get to play my way for a while. I've done this basically since 1987, having fun. You want to play some more? You let me know. So that's the ability you get to do today. You're going to accomplish the goal you've been trying all your life to do with me. I'll even guarantee it. I carry a $2 million bond. Simple play. Now, in the beginning, when we close escrow, you're told you get 40% of the money. 40%. That's $2,000 to cover the blueprint loan and $2,200 in your pocket. That's for 6 months of auto income. At the end of 6 months, you're going to get the whole, let's say, $10,000. Okay. Why? We leave the rest of that money in a trust account. We get to basically reference 3 times 5. We're going to turn that into $1.5 million to get the next location. We're not going to keep just using this stuff, okay? So we're going to play every way we can. Your goal is to get $10,000, $100,000 a month. But you got to start somewhere, is that correct? But again, you play my way. It's called winning the game of business. So pricing, special things today. Why? Because it's simple. If you partner with me, this means coaching every other week. The boot camp is for you as well. It's the last and final one of this year. It's probably my final and last one I'm probably ever going to want to do. Okay? I've been promising my wife for 4 years I'm going to retire. I will never retire. Because when I first did it at 26, at 2.6 billion, I thought I was going to fat, ugly, and die the next year because I already accomplished all my goals at 26. 100,000 of personal credit, discount right there. 100,000 of business credit. 25 subdivisions, blueprint call. Okay, 12 months of coaching, you're stuck with me. No matter if I'm traveling next year, you're still going to go and be on the phone with me every other week. Grand total, 45,000. Take a picture. Take a picture. This is your opportunity to change your life, which you're trying to do all your life. Simple. If you did it today, you pay in full, it's $20,000. You save $25,000 on it today. You get all the bonuses. There you go. If you didn't do it today, then I'm going to tell you you blew it. Winning the game of business. You're going to go to the 3-day summit, online or in person. There's the goal. If you don't want any bonuses, you just want the 3-day summit, and you want the 12 months of coaching and being partnered with me, simple. It's 10 grand. One of you can do that today. One of you. $10,000 discount. There it is, 10 grand today. What are you going to do? 3-day summit. 1,000 steps, rules, and tools. If all you want is the summit, that's fine. August 29th, 30th, and 31st. There you go. I'm going to give you $50,000 of credit. You're going to learn to be a puppet master. Take a picture. Scan it later today. No problem. From there, you're going to go through all the 18 books and CDs that I wrote all about this years ago as well, and even the ones updated today. If you go to the 3-day summit, all right, in person, it's $50,000 of credit. Back to you, it's $5,000. My goal is to sell it out by tomorrow and by Friday this week. I want all 22 spots in this room taken. I offered to 3 people yesterday, and they're going, let me do this. Stop. It's now or forget it. This is called get off your assets and do it now, now, now. Forget it. When I sell out my room, you can't get in. You'll be in the car listening from your radio station or your cell phone. Maybe that's what you want. $50,000 of credit, 5 grand. There you go. You get the summit for free. I like that. It makes sense to me. If all you want to do is watch online at home, $19.99. No credit line, no bonuses, but you play with me for 3 days. And if you partner with me, it's free. I like free, don't you? So we can play the game to win. Take a picture, scan it later today too. The ultimate goal is I'd like you to Zelle now. Or you can call the office right away. 800-254-9506. We get to play the game to what? Win. Want to use a card? Email me personally. No problem. The goal is to get you in an escrow. Is that the ultimate goal? And then we get past go. You want to call the office? 800-254-9506. Use a card. They charge 5% more. See, for me, the Ray Reynolds University, I started in 2001. I wanted to change the world. That was my goal. But God allowed me to die and come back and show you how I got to build it up again. I guess I need to be the example for him too. So what do we get to do? Have some fun. You sit at the kitchen table. You went with your friends and family. Honey, we're going to start a business. Let's jack up our credit cards. Let's drop our score. Let's get stuck. Let's not get any more. Let's hawk our house. Let's bring the pain home to you and me and be stupid. That's what people do. I don't understand that. You see, the goal would be never to bring the pain home, right? My way lets you do that. Never bring that pain home. You plan the problem, safety credit, and you create yourself a line of defense to protect your family. That's what I've always done, but it's up to you. When I created this for Ken Yarborough in 87 all through the years, 0 to 29 is green, 30 is yellow, 50 is red. They fluctuate, these do not. Your problem is still you. We have to learn how to play the game to win. So understand all cards fluctuate, but these two do not fluctuate at all. Those are the old shit cards you want to use to maintain 750 score. There's your goal. Now, if you're going to hire a credit repair company, remember they're lying and basically under the Federal Trade Commission. I believe that's a fraud. I believe it's even a felony. But if you want, you can take a picture right now. This is called Winning the Credit Game. It's been out there for 30 years for everyone for free. I watched a couple of people on social media using it the other day. It's letters to your creditors and the credit bureaus, by the way. It's been out there for free. Send it to everybody you know today. Simple. If you need to talk about debt crisis intervention, the Fair Debt Collections Practice Act, take a picture. I've been giving that for free for 30 plus years too. I want you to know what you can actually do and understand how to play the game to win. Planning the problem, that's every step of the way. What do? Analytical 750. I have a problem with this Credit Karma thing. Why there's no damn phone number to help you. They don't have Experian. If I'm going to go after a Chase card, I need Experian. They pull Experian. So I need to line up a Chase card. They have 5 ink cards up to 22% no interest. And they have Sapphire and Freedom for you too, no interest as well, up to 22 months. So I need basically to do Analytical 750. All right, they have a phone number to help you. They have real people behind it, and you can scan it and sign them today. But it's up to you. You see, I want them to fire, and I want you to fire Credit Karma. I think they do a half-assed job, in my opinion. No phone number to help you. Okay, nobody to help you at all, and they don't have Experian. What use is it? Come on. But that's up to you. I want them to realize, and you to realize, it's $25 a month. All right, they're going to protect you on the dark web as well. They're going to call you every 46 days. They're going to boss you around. Then coming right now, they're doing a Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, Transit, and Equifax business reports. And they're going to be analyzing those too for you. Here's a dashboard that's really going to help you with people standing behind it. And I endorse them every step of the way. Take that picture, scan it today, sign up right away. Now, here's me in that damn coma. That's an oh shit day. But I got back on my feet in 6 weeks. Why don't you? But it's up to you too. If you have all your cards jacked up, make sure you have Navy or a friend or family member in the military. I'll help you with that too. Or we're going to take supply credit to get vendor credit to supply to cash. I can show you different ways to reduce your debt no matter what you've done to yourself. So what do we do today? I want to rebuild you to 750. I want to get you the 3 Spark cards, 160 times 9. Is that okay? I want to get you the 3 blue cards from B of A times 9. Wells Fargo, 4. All right, Inc., 5. And then I want to get you the gold. That's up to $5 million in corporate credit, by the way. You write off it as well and go get the American dream. Then we're going to play with the bank. The bank wants your 2-year corporation, 2-year divisions. You don't have it, I can help you with that as well. We get to play my way for a while. This is my 5 favorites, by the way, up to another 5.4 million. So division process allows us to create a projection in a business plan up to $1 million. If you want mini coaching, it's usually $4,000 at the office. Today, it's $19.99. Blueprint call, another call, and $10,000 of credit right away. There you go. If all of a sudden all you want to do and you want to sell, that's 10% discount. If you want a 6 weeks coaching with me, 6 weeks, all the classes, $25,000 of credit back to you, it's $4,000 today. There you go, get to play, 10% discount. If you do a Zell. If you wanted 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months coaching, I want you to customize that with Chris, with Jake, okay? All right, George, one of the specialists as well. Customize that coaching for 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, because they're going to give you credit as well, so we can reimburse you and have some more fun. It is a Zell today. 800-254-9506. All right, so don't forget the number, and always remember, look behind the curtain. I believe you listen to people that tell you no. No doesn't mean no. To me, no as a kid meant they were stupid. They didn't know what the hell they're doing anyway. I went around and created the own things that actually worked. You get to use the things I created for me, for you every day. Stay safe, stay strong. Remember, we do our best. Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. At the end of the day, you had an opportunity today to learn all about personal business credit, the opportunity I can repackage every one of you. Go to the summit, all the things we get to do. If you're not basically answering the questions, you're kind of screwed up today. We have a question somebody has today. Let's see what we have as a question before I say call the office right away.
Hi, Ray. How you doing? Thank you for all you do. Can you
Always
hear me?
good. Yes, always good. You know that.
Yes, this is Fatike. My question is, I have the 18 divisions for my corp, and I was just wondering what are the next steps for me to be able to start getting credit and partnering with you?
Well, first you got to take the divisions, make sure they're filed, published, and signed. Add them to the bank
Yes,
account. Okay, so they're aging with the bank account average balance as well. As we're building you up, I know you're reducing some debt on your credit file. And then from there, we pop credit for you, corp in the divisions, and we start daisy chaining. Okay, as we partner with me, the goal is to line up a business in the future, all based on the credit line. This is how it works. If I get you a credit line of $50,000, you're going to get basically a business that you put 25,000 down. I will not let anybody max themselves out. If I got you 75, you're using 50, 100,000, you're using 75, 150, you're using 100. Numbers don't lie. What happens is the line of credit is based on the opportunity we're going to position you in. It's based on what you can put down as a payment. You might have to partner with me and other people, so we end up taking between 1 to 4 people in a project. The goal is getting 3,000, 5,000, 10,000 a month, and then repeating it again and again. That's the ultimate goal. So, I mean, that's pretty much what we have to do. It's not hard to do. The frustrating thing is, like for you, you're repackaging your credit, bringing down debts. It's time consuming. See, the biggest problem we have to understand, we have to fight through the pain. It's a pain in the butt. It's not easy. But with me and what God gave me to help you every step of the way, we're going to get there, we're going to get there, we're going to get there. For you, we got to rebuild some things because it's a little bit of a mess. It's going to take a little extra time. It's going to take you probably 6 months, between 4 to 6 months, to get to the position you can partner with me. But we have to rebuild you. You have to be a CFO. You have to be a chief financial officer on the behalf of the corporation. But again, all right, we just got to rebuild some things that got screwed up for you. That's all. And that's all we got to do. Okay?
thank you.
You're welcome. Have a blessed day.
You too.
All right, we got other people here. I don't know if they wanted to ask a question. And we have Alan that's there all the time. We have Kendra there all the time. We have a Mark. If you have a question, ask now. Remember, we got live workshops on Friday and Saturday. Saturday, literally, I do 6 classes. Okay, 5 that are live all the time. And you can ask questions through the process. The goal is to help everybody we can. So if you need to raise your hand, let us know. We'll call on you. If not, I'm going to wish you the best. And let's understand today, call the office 800-254-9506. And all I can tell you to me and to you is I can rebuild you the right way. You'll learn more from me than you learn in anywhere else on this planet about personal business, credit, and finance. I'll guarantee that. So, all right, we do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. Never forget at the end of the day, God loves us all.